Good morning, you guys. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. We are continuing to learn about seeds and planting and life cycle. So we have read this week 2 nonfiction books. So they were real books. They were true things. So today I picked a fiction book, fiction meaning fake, and it's about the 5 tough and tiny seeds. Okay, here we go. 5 tough and tiny seeds sat on a slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. See him sitting there? Whoosh, whoosh. One landed on the ground, sniffed by a happy hound. Then there were 4 tough and tiny seeds. 4 tough and tiny seeds sat on the slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. Whoosh, whoosh. One landed near a lake beside a wriggly snake. Oh, that seed does not look happy. Then there were 3 tough, tiny seeds. 3 tough and tiny seeds sat on a slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. Whoosh, whoosh. One landed near a tree, buzzed by a bumblebee. Then there were 2 tough, tiny seeds. 2 tough and tiny seeds sat on a slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. Whoosh, whoosh. One landed by a road next to a slimy toad. Then there was 1 tough and tiny seed. 1 tough and tiny seed sat on a slender reed, waiting for springtime winds to blow. Whoosh, whoosh. It landed on a rock close to a watchful hawk. Oh boy. Then there were no tough, tiny seeds. 5 tough and tiny seeds blown from a slender reed. Raindrops are falling from the sky. Drip, drop. With bright and warmer days, now comes the month of May. Now it's the time for seeds to grow. 5 seeds begin to sprout just as the sun comes out. So here we have one of the seeds, 2, 3, 4, 5. What will they all turn out to be? It's hard to know, but one thing I do see is their roots growing down, and the leaves and stuff, the flower and the leaves that come out are growing up. Growing taller by the hour, each one a different flower. That one ended up being a rose, a dandelion, a sunflower, a cosmo, and a wild carrot. That's what became of 5 tough and tiny seeds. The end. It says the life cycle from seeds to plants. First, you have seeds. Seeds come in different sizes and shapes. Inside every seed is a tiny plant just waiting to grow. Some seeds become flowers, such as daffodils, roses, sunflowers, and tulips. The second step in the life cycle is the seeds on the move. Some seeds fall close to the plants that made them. Other seeds travel to distant locations. This can happen when seeds fall into the rivers or streams, or when animals carry them to new places, or like in the story, the wind took them to new places. So first you have a seed. That seed might be planted by a human or planted by other natural causes. Then you have germination. Seeds must be in the soil or resting on top of the soil in order to sprout. When it rains, the coats on the outside of the seeds are softened, and afterward the sun helps warm the ground, and then the seed coats open and the seeds begin to grow. You have roots and shoots. Roots grow down into the ground and absorb water and minerals from the soil, and the shoots are the new parts of plants that come up from the ground. Then you'll start to see leaves. Green leaves unfold from the plant stems and grow up toward the sun. Leaves take in sunlight and produce food for the plant through the process called photosynthesis. The sixth step, you're going to have flowers. When flowering plants are fully grown, their buds blossom into colorful flowers where the new seeds grow. You might be growing some vegetables, which might not have a flower though. 7, pollination. Before seeds can grow, they must be pollinated. Sometimes the wind blows pollen from the flower to flower, and other times the colors and scents of flowers attract insect pollinators, such as bees. And when the bees visit a flower, pollen lands on their bodies. Afterward, they carry the pollen to other flowers when visiting them for nectar. And the last step, seeds get bigger. Seeds grow inside the flowers of plants. As the seeds get bigger, fruit or pods grow around them. And when the fruit or pods break open, the seeds are ready to become new plants. The seed to plant cycle begins again. Okay, that's the end of our book today. Hopefully yesterday you got to plant your seeds in your cup. If you didn't, maybe do it now, and make sure you give them a little water after, and you'll want to make sure you water them and put them in a nice sunny spot so that they'll start growing, okay? Have a wonderful day. Enjoy this sunshine we're having, and I will see you tomorrow. I love and miss you. Bye, kiddos.